Guys, I feel like my life is in absolute shambles right now. Okay, I know that's an over-exaggeration. I'm so grateful for my life. It is amazing. But I do feel like I desperately need to get said life back together. Because over the last month, I have been going out more, eating literally whatever I want, skipping the gym, sleeping in. The balance has just not been 80-20, or it has been 80-20, but it's been reversed. I just really feel myself slipping into this lazy era and losing all of my good, healthy habits. But that stops today. Today, we're going to start turning this around. The train has not fully derailed yet. She can be saved. We have to turn this around, guys. We just have to. So, first thing we are going to do is some deep cleaning. A clean space equals a clean mind. That's definitely not the right saying. I don't know what the saying is, but I feel my best when my space is clean and organized. I feel more productive. I feel motivated to get stuff done. So, let's clean absolutely everything. I am so excited to have fresh bed sheets tonight. Oh, it's gonna be the best. I've been putting off washing my extensions for over a week now, so let's deal with this. Good morning, guys. It is the next day. Also, there is a light right above where I have my camera, so it's causing some sort of glare situation on my glasses, but I have my glasses on because I'm about to go. Well, I'm not about to go to my lash appointment. I have back-to-back appointments this morning. First, I'm getting my nails done at 9 a.m. and then I'm getting my lashes done at 11:30. And you can't have contacts in when you get your lashes done, so that is why I'm wearing my glasses. I have basically no lashes left. It always gets to this point and I start picking off the last few, so I'm very excited to get my lashes done. Also, my nails are fairly grown out. I think it's been about 4 weeks, which is honestly how long I usually wait. So it is time to get both of these fixed. I know these aren't essential things to do to get your life together, but I always feel like I have my life together when I have my nails and lashes done. So let's get going to these appointments because I did low-key sleep in. I set my alarm for 6:30. I was like, healthy habits, baby. I'm gonna start getting up early. I was in bed by 10:30, probably asleep by 11:30 at the latest, and my alarm went off at 6:25 or 6:30 or whatever, and I snoozed it from my watch. And then at 7:30 I just woke up and was like, oh my god, I'm probably late. So I've kind of just been like rushing around frantically trying to like eat something and get ready. So we have to go. First up, let's get these nails fixed. Will I get the same thing because I have had French chrome tip the whole entire year? Probably. Stay tuned. Okay guys, I just got back from my appointment. Also my hair kind of looks absolutely ridiculous right now. I don't know why I always do this. I straighten it and try and wear it down short. And all I do is end up just putting it behind my ears. Like I can't handle having my hair in my face and I don't really like my hair at this length. I'm trying so hard to treat it right and get it to grow long. I haven't had long hair since 2009. I cut it all off and baby, she never grew back. Anyway, lashes are done, nails are done. Oh my god guys, it was so funny. I just got the same thing again. I always get French chrome tip. I think I was telling you this morning. I haven't gotten something different. I don't know, maybe November last year. Anyway, I was going to pay for my nails and the lady behind the counter was like, oh, what did you get? I just want to make sure I put it all through the system, okay? So I showed her my nails and she was like, oh, your signature. I was like, oh my god, this is so funny. Like, they just know that I always get this. Also, shout out Zoe Beauty Bar Nail Salon. If you're in Melbourne, the best nail salon ever. And also shout out Lash House. I love Lash House so much. They just absolutely slay and they're so nice. They're so nice. I'm so happy this is done. I feel like I have my life together a little bit now. Still not fully, but I feel a little bit more put together, even though my hair looks absolutely ridiculous. But next step is to order some groceries. I think I have shared this with you before in my Sunday reset, but I order my groceries online and use the click and collect system. If this is available and you don't do this, this is your sign to start. I cannot emphasize how much better my life is now that I don't have to physically go in and pick out all my groceries. And I know this is a very, very privileged thing to say, but damn, you just order everything online, go to the store, they pass it to you, you put it in your little basket and you come home. Done. So easy. And you don't have to worry about like, oh, is something gonna be out of stock? Because it just tells you online and then you can reconfigure in your brain, okay, I need to get something else. Oh, there's so many pros. Only con is that sometimes when they give you your groceries, they might have picked like a bad piece of produce, but then you can just ask them like, hey, this capsicum is rotten, can you please change it? And they change it. Oh, it's so good. So I'm gonna order my groceries. Basically, this is my groceries meal planning system. I bring up these two notes. So I have weekly meal plan and shopping list. So on weekly meal plan, you can see there are 4 empty spots up here. These are the meals that we're going to make. Typically we'll make 4 different meals and then have them over lunch and dinner for the week. So you can see I have the days of the week here, lunch, dinner, and once I figure out what meals we're gonna have, I'll go through and write down what days we're gonna have them. Sometimes this changes, but it's just nice to kind of know how many meals we need to make, what days we're gonna have stuff, like if we're going out some days in the week or if we're having people over. It's just kind of like you can make a plan and the plan can obviously change. But first we do that and then based off that we go in and write our shopping list. We started doing this before we did the click and collect. Even just doing this helps so much. There is nothing worse than going into the grocery store and not knowing what you need to get or getting home and being like, oh my god, I forgot something. I just recommend having the list and basing that off what you're going to make so much. Oh, you save so much money, you don't forget things. Why am I so passionate about this? So I do that and then I go onto the Woolworths website, add everything to my cart, check out, choose my time slot of when I'm going to pick it up, and then I go and pick it up. It is that easy. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to fill out the weekly meal plan, write up the shopping list, and then order the groceries. I think it should be okay to pick them up tonight. Obviously they tell you like based on when you order when you'll be able to pick it up. Usually, and you'll know this if you watch my Sunday reset, Cal and I will do this on Sundays and then we'll pick up, maybe it's changed. We used to do it on Saturdays and pick it up on Sundays. Now we do it on Sundays and pick it up on Mondays. But it is Tuesday right now and that hasn't been done. And we've been ordering a lot of food, going out. Oh, I'm just so excited to have home cooked meals and our meal prep and not see my bank account go down from ordering food, even though I'm not gonna lie, that was a really fun month. I need to actually order food more. I feel like sometimes Cal and I get so sucked in to the meal prep and it's like, go out and live your life, like go out for a meal. And I think we just maybe girl bossed a little too close to the sun with that last month, but there's a balance to be found. Anyway, like I was saying, I think if I order it now, it should be okay to pick it up between 5 and 6 p.m. Cal finishes work around 5:30, so let's hurry up, let's do this, let's smash it out, and then we'll go and pick up the groceries later. Good morning morning, guys. It is 7 a.m. In the name of building healthier habits, I have forced myself to get up early. I know 7 a.m. realistically isn't that early. Also, I don't have contacts in or my glasses on, so you look like a blur. I also have just gotten out of bed. I have not had a sip of water and my voice is very croaky. This is the first time I'm speaking today, but I know 7 a.m. isn't early in the scheme of things, but lately I have been sleeping in until 8:30, 9:30, and then just working late and then going to bed late. So I have forced myself to get up at 7 to my alarm. I feel a little bit delusional right now. I feel very sleepy. All I want to do is go back to bed, and that's the problem with being self-employed. Like, I could just go back to bed and get up a little later and work, but I always feel like I have my life together when I'm getting up early and doing my little morning routine stuff and not feeling rushed. So, good morning, guys. Let's make a lemon water, sit out on the balcony and ice it on my face while I drink my lemon water. That is my favorite thing to do in the morning, and I haven't done it the last 2 days. It makes me feel like I truly just, I'm living my best morning self and I have my life together. Okay, one thing that always makes me feel like I have my life together, but for some reason I never continuously do anymore. Like, every time I try and do it, I get on a little bit of a roll and then I just completely roll off. I don't know what's going on with it. It's just a habit that I used to have, but for some reason now I'm finding it really hard to get back into. But it is journaling. That will not be a surprise if you're not new here, because I think I speak about this all the time. There's just something about journaling. I used to be so good at it. I do it every single morning and night, and now I don't. But it's so good. It makes me feel like I have my life together. I can get my thoughts out there. I just use the 5-minute journal. I love this thing. It's so easy to do. It takes less than 5 minutes, honestly. The spread looks like this, and then there's a section up the top that you do in the morning and then a section at night. I actually did this the other day, and I only did the morning. Even the time before that, you can see as well, I didn't do the nighttime. So I don't really know what's going on. I think I might set a reminder in my phone to do my journal in the morning and at night. I feel like that's a good way to establish the habit, because like I said, it makes me feel like I have my life together. So I'm going to fill out my journal right now, and before I do that, I'm actually going to set that reminder up right now. I feel like people really sleep on using the reminders app on their phone. I used to use this all the time, and then I stopped. I don't know why. I have one to do my French lesson every day, but now I'm going to do journal in the morning. Let's set that for 8 a.m. daily, and then nighttime journal. Evening journal? Yeah, evening journal. 8 p.m. 8 p.m. sounds good. Repeat daily. Okay, hopefully that will help me establish this good routine. Highly recommend using the reminders app. I can't believe I haven't been using it more. I used to use it literally all the time. Like, my reminders would go off and I'd be like, oh my god, I completely forgot. Like, if I had to take something into work the next day, this is when I worked full time, and I remembered at 8 p.m, I would just be like, hey Siri, remind me to do, oh my god, she's probably listening right now. She's not. Okay, wow. Thanks, babe. Anyway, I'd be like, hey, remind me to grab my lunch out of the fridge at 7 a.m. And she'd remind me, and it was perfect. Anyway, let's go ahead and fill out this journal. Oh, I already feel good just knowing I'm about to do it. Guys, we are halfway through May, and I have not set my monthly goals, set any goals at all. I haven't done my weekly goals, my monthly goals, haven't planned out my calendar, haven't organized my Notion. Typically what I do in an ideal world, and in all the other months, well, like most of the months of the year, I will go onto Notion, go into my goals page. In there, I have my yearly goals. From my yearly goals, I will go ahead and make my monthly goals. And then every week during the month, I will make my weekly goals. And I make sure they all align so that ultimately my weekly goals make me reach my monthly goals. And then my monthly goals make me reach my yearly goals. That's my first step. Then I go ahead and add everything that I'm doing this month to my calendar. Of course, there'll be times where things will pop up during the month and then I'll add them in, or things change throughout the week. But I like to have my Apple Calendar updated. And then on my Notion as well, I have this thing called weekly schedule on the side. And every week I just go and jot jot down like the most important things that I'm doing each day, just so I have an idea of what I'm doing on my main page on Notion, and then it's in depth a bit more on my calendar. I hope that makes sense. But like I said, it is the middle of May. I think it's the 16th today. Yeah, the 16th. And I have not done any of that at all. I've kind of just been getting by, which is fine, honestly. I'm still getting all my work done. I'm still meeting all my deadlines, but I don't feel like I have my life together, and I really like the system that I have. I just haven't been following it. So first step is to go and make my monthly goals for May. I'm gonna try really hard to not be hard on myself, because like I said, it's already the middle of May, and a lot of the times I like to set goals like stretch every single night or read every single night, and obviously I can't do that because it's the middle of May. So I'm just gonna go in, I'm gonna look at my yearly goals, and I'm gonna set some realistic goals for May that I can achieve that will help me hit my yearly goals. I don't think I've even done my April reflection. It's fine. Let's go ahead and do the monthly goals and then the weekly goals, even though it's already Thursday. It's so fine. It's fine. Okay, April reflection is done, May goals are set, and my weekly goals for the next like 3 days are set. Let me know if you would like me to do a monthly reset video where I can go more in depth on how I set my goals, how I do my Notion setup, all of that kind of stuff, because I would absolutely love to. I kind of went over it a little bit in my getting my life together for 2024, but I don't think I've shown you my monthly reflection or my goals page on Notion. Also, I have this pimple here and it's driving me crazy because I'm the kind of person who will keep picking at a pimple. I need to put a pimple patch on it. I'll do that in a second. But let me know if you would like to see that, because I could definitely do a monthly reset video. But next thing to do is go and update my calendar for the rest of the month. Honestly, looking at it now, it's pretty updated. I will say a lot of the things that I had going on were at the start of this month. I mean, there's still a couple of things going on towards the end, but I can see that they're already in my calendar. But there's still stuff to add. I have a bunch of different calendars, as you can see up on the left here. I just love having things in different spots. Things have different colors. And if I'm getting overwhelmed by something, I can just untick that calendar. I do it a lot with my gym calendar because it's important. Obviously, I want to work out and I do like to prioritize my workouts, but what's more important for me is my freelance work and my social media work and my appointments and stuff. I'm sure you know what I mean. So I'm gonna go ahead, update my calendar. Oh, I'm gonna feel so much better when this is done. Oh, I'm also going to update my weekly schedule on Notion as well. And then we are all caught up on the Notion calendar front. Oh, I'm so excited. Why do I get so excited over admin? Pal and I were talking about this the other day. I was like, oh, I have a bunch of admin to do today. He's like, oh, that sucks. I'm like, no, I love it. I'm actually so fine with it. Give me an admin day every day of the week. Wow, I look a little bit crusty right now. I'm not gonna lie, I just spent 3, maybe even 4? No, 3 hours in the Ticketek lounge trying to get Olivia tickets. What a fun experience that was. Anyway, it is time to go and do a workout and get back into doing workouts. I'm not gonna lie, I have done 2 already this week. I am proud of myself. But the schedule that I usually have is I work out 5 times a week. I do 2 5Ks on the cross trainer, and then I do 3 at-home bodyweight workouts. I just follow Growing Ananas on YouTube. Her workouts are so good and so easy to follow. So that's what I usually do. Well, I was doing for maybe nearly 2 months and I felt amazing. I was seeing changes. I was just feeling so good and strong and fit and healthy, and then I dropped the ball. So I did do a 5K on Monday or Tuesday, I'm not too sure, but I have done the cross trainer once this week, and then yesterday I did one of the at-home body workouts. I like forced myself to do it. It was so hard. So now I'm going to go and do a 5K on the cross trainer. I think once I get this workout in, I feel like I'm gonna be back on my schedule, because then I will have done 3 this week, which is so good. Do I want to go and work out right now? I want to, but I don't want to at the same time. Like, I know when I get there, I'm gonna love it. And when I do the 5K, I just get to watch YouTube videos, and I love cardio. Like, I'm a cardio girl. So I want to do it, but I cannot be bothered getting ready, taking myself to the gym. Like, will a cross trainer be free? All of these roadblocks are in the way. But I want to get my life together. I want to get back on track. So even though I really can't be bothered, I kind of just want to lay down and watch Glee, I want to get my life together more. So let's get ready and go to the gym and smash out a 5K.